Hi guys, Crystal here. I've had a few questions about beauty products and skin health, so I just want to give you a few tips and tricks on how to get better skin and how to be a little smarter consumer when you're buying your beauty products. You have probably heard that beauty comes from within, and it does, but I'm talking also from a nutritional standpoint. When I work with patients that really want to improve their skin health, the first thing that we have to do is talk about what's going on internally, because I always find that the skin is really kind of a reflection of what's happening at a deeper level internally. So how do we do that? How do we improve what's going on internally? Well, first of all, you have to eliminate sugar. We've said it a million times and we'll say it again, you gotta get off of sugar. It's just one other reason to get off of it. It feeds the unhealthy bacteria in the body and ultimately causes a lot of skin issues. Next, you have to make sure that you are really eliminating toxins from your body. How do you do that? You do that by going to the bathroom regularly. If you are not going regularly, your body will find another way to get rid of these toxins, and a lot of times that means through the skin. So if you've got skin issues and you don't go regularly, you need to make sure that you are really upping your fiber or taking more vegetables in and improve your skin through just upping your regularity. Now we also have to heal the gut lining. What happens when you have an unhealthy diet is you get little perforations within the intestinal wall. That allows toxins and other things into the bloodstream that don't belong in there. This causes major inflammation within the body, and it can lead to things like eczema, atopic dermatitis, acne, all kinds of skin issues. So we gotta kind of seal up those perforations, and we do that with collagen and bone broth. Next, we have to make sure that you have a good gut, a healthy microbiome. So we do that by giving you lots of probiotics to make sure that they are proliferating and they are very healthy and strong. And finally, I like to incorporate fasting into your routine. This induces autophagy, which is your body's just breaking down process. So if you have toxic cells, we want to just break them down and get them out of your body. Of course, there are things that we can do externally to improve our skin health. If you are kind of a serial face washer, just keep in mind that sterile is not really what we're looking for with skin health. If you really want good skin, you have to make sure that you are not stripping it of its natural oils and you're not using products that are really abrasive to the skin. So we're kind of sterilizing ourselves into all kinds of issues, even within our guts, within our skin. We just want to make sure that we're keeping our bugs. You want good, healthy bugs. We are made up of all kinds of bacteria, and you do not want to kill them or eliminate them from your body. That's when a lot of bad things start to happen. So make sure that you've got lots of bugs in your skin. That will really help with your skin health. Unfortunately, the beauty industry is very unregulated, which means that there are lots of chemicals and irritants in your products, a lot of preservatives. And what's happening is they're very toxic to the body and they are accumulating within the organs. This is leading to all kinds of toxic organ syndromes. It's leading to reproductive issues, all kinds of problems. So you just really want to watch the ingredients that are in your beauty products and make sure that they are not on these no-no lists. So here are 5 ingredients that I am very cautious that are not in my beauty products, but let me just tell you, there are thousands of ingredients that you want to stay away from, and I'll show you how to do that a little easier than researching every individual one. But number 1, I stay away from talc, even if it is asbestos-free. There have been some studies that link it to cancer and carcinogenic effects, and it's very abrasive to the skin, so I just want to make sure that it's not in my products. Next is tocopherol acetate. Tocopherol is vitamin E, which is great for your skin, but when it's mixed with an acid, it becomes tocopherol acetate, and this is very harmful to your skin. I personally have a lot of reactions to this. I've had some major allergic reactions. So personally for me, tocopherol acetate is out. I just want to make sure that it's not in my products. Number 3 is isobutyl paraben. Anything that contains the ending paraben, you do not want in there. It is a very commonly used preservative in makeup products. I cannot believe that they're still putting parabens in our products, but a lot of companies are wising up because the consumers are getting a little smarter, realizing that parabens lead to all kinds of reproductive issues and hormonal issues, and they mimic estrogen in the body, A study done in Britain found that 19 out of 20 women actually had parabens in their breast tumors. We do not want parabens in our makeup. Number 4, I don't use perfume or fragrance. This is what makes your products smell good. Unfortunately, they are linked to cancer. They cause all kinds of reproductive issues and even allergies. And finally, OCTINOXATE. This causes cellular proliferation, which can lead to tumors and all kinds of unhealthy problems. It disrupts your hormones. I'm all about making sure my hormones are in check, and I do not want this in my products. Like I said, there are thousands of chemicals and irritants that you do not want in your products, and instead of researching every single individual one that's on a label, there are, thank goodness, there are some apps that have already done all of this work for you. There's one called the Environmental Working Group. They created an app that you can just type in the product and it will give you a rating on how dirty it actually is. There's another one called Think Dirty, and this also does the same thing. It rates it for you. I like the whole feel of Think Dirty better, but between the two of them, I can usually find the product that I'm looking for. There are a few supplements that you can take, of course, internally to help with your skin. The first being probiotics. We already talked about how important it is to just have a really good, healthy gut with skin health. The next would be krill oil or a fish oil, which is a good omega-3, which helps with your skin as well. Vitamin C is good. It works in conjunction with vitamin E as a natural sunscreen. So if you're going on a trip, maybe up your C and E, and that'll help you not to burn, and maybe you can stay in the sun a little bit longer. And finally, a great antioxidant called ASTAXANTHIN. This really helps with wrinkles and fine lines and even sagging skin. So this is a good one to take. Okay, so I'm going to show you just a few of the products that I personally use. I feel like it's always helpful when you can learn from somebody that's already done some of the work and can tell you personally, I like this and this one works. So if you're thinking about making some beauty swaps, you might want to think about a few of these. Okay, so just a couple products that I use internally, I just will throw into my smoothie. The first one is the Beauty Elixir from Amazing Grass. This is all kinds of fermented greens and adaptogens and just really good things that are great for your skin. Next is the Vital Proteins Beef Gelatin. I will cook with this as kind of a flour replacement, or just, if I'm baking or something, I will put this in wherever I can get it. This is just collagen, which is good for your guts. Okay, so for the lotion that I use Everyday Coconut, and I just buy this at Whole Foods, and it's just a really good lotion. It doesn't have much in it, and I find that it works really well. If you are a mask person, I highly recommend the Green Apple Peel by Juice Beauty. This literally exfoliates your skin, and your skin is so smooth as soon as you take it off. I love this stuff. I always use the Mad Hippie Vitamin C Serum. I just feel like it makes my skin very firm and it's very healthy and soft. I'll use this morning and night before I put on my moisturizer. I was just so lucky to get genetically bags under my eyes, and so there's nothing I can do. I've tried 1,000,001 products and they just really don't go down. It is what it is. So one of the things that I do use though, I use this Juice Beauty, which is their Stem Cellular Anti-Wrinkle Eye Treatment. Just I guess with having more bags under my eyes, I just feel a little bit better about using a product that maybe just kind of cuts down on the wrinkles. I love a gel moisturizer that feels like it literally just disappears on my skin. I do not like any kind of products that I can feel that are like heavy. This is my absolute favorite moisturizer. If you're looking for something, this is a must. This is Biosense, and it's their probiotic and scalene gel moisturizer. It literally disappears, but it makes my skin feel so soft. Highly recommend if you are in the market for a moisturizer. It is fantastic. And then of course, really anything from Biosense I have found to be fantastic. Their oils are wonderful, so if I feel like I need just a little bit more hydration besides the moisturizer, I will put on either the vitamin C and rose oil or their scalene oil. And the best part is they give you samples, so you can try it before you buy it. These are my little samples, but I absolutely love it. I love all of their oils. So for makeup, I I think that it's hard to find really good foundation for beauty products, but I have found that I really like the Juice Beauty foundation. It's very natural, it has really good coverage. I don't like things that are real thick or real heavy, but I just feel like this is kind of the perfect of being a little bit sheer where you feel like you don't have anything that's real heavy, but enough where you feel like it just kind of smooths out your skin tone. So this is the Phytopigments Flawless Serum Foundation. So for a bronzer, I use Rejuva Minerals. This is Bahama Mama. And I just think that they have really good pressed powders. I really like the way that they go on your skin and the way that they look. I also use their blush. The blush color that I use is Acai Berry. And then for a highlighter, I also use the Juice Beauty highlighter. There's like 2 different shades in one, and they just pop out. They're really easy to use, and I just use my finger and just kind of highlight where I want, but they're really creamy and they're really nice. I mentioned that I just really am careful about staying away from parfum or fragrances, so perfume is kind of out for me. And occasionally, if we're going to go somewhere really special, I'll spray my clothes, before I put anything on. But for day-to-day, I use Pacifica. This is their little perfume, but they're like non-toxic and they just smell like island, like lime or vanilla or coconut or something like that. So on a day-to-day basis, this is what I wear. And then of course, like one of my absolute favorite products is the Mother Dirt AO Mist. I love this stuff. This is the last thing that I spray on my face before I leave for work. It has magnesium chloride, which I am such a fan of for skin. Anytime I feel like I need to heal up my skin or just give my skin a little boost, I will wash my face with dissolved magnesium flakes, and it's fantastic. It always makes my skin look so much better, like immediately. And this has that in there, but it also has probiotics in this, and so it will help to kind of rebalance that microbiome that you may have stripped if you are a cereal washer. So I highly recommend this. I also spray this in my armpits. Since I've been spraying it in my armpits, I don't actually have to wear deodorant anymore. So this has been really helpful, and we are carrying this at the office, and I am so pumped to have it. You can see us, we're all spritzing. I spritz the girls at the desk. So I hope you guys found this helpful. If you use any other beauty products, please let me know what they are, and if you like them, we can kind of all learn from one another. And I hope that you guys learned something. Try these products, let me know what you think, and if you have any questions, let me know.